if you like to talk to yourself the way I do, and I talk to myself a lot, you got to be careful because there's some really, really dangerous situations you might find yourself in just because you're having a conversation with yourself, just because you're talking, you know, just processing maybe, helps you to think things through, to talk it out. You got to be careful because you don't know who's listening. People might be eavesdropping on you. You know what? They probably are. People like to eavesdrop on other people, especially when they have no business listening in, like when you're talking to yourself. This is something that can happen. Somebody could be in a completely different room. You have no idea anybody's listening to you. And you're just on your computer, minding your own business, scrolling through, maybe you're scrolling through Facebook. And you see somebody wrote something, posted something that was just really dumb. And you're like, oh, why would they even, why are you wasting time posting dumb shit like this? And you just kind of mutter, oh, shut up. Like if you were talking to this person, you might say, oh, shut up, posting dumb things like that. But this person down the hall, somebody in another room maybe, overhears you. They think you are talking to them. They think you are telling them to shut up, even if they're not talking, even if they're not saying anything. And next thing you know, they're in your face screaming at you. Before you know it, other people are in the room too. Other people have come from other parts of the house or park or wherever, and now they're all screaming at you too. You got a whole crowd of people screaming at you just because you muttered, oh, shut up. And somebody mistook that as a direct attack on them. But they weren't even in the room. You weren't even talking to them. And that's really not something you would even say to somebody. You don't tell people to shut up. You're too polite for that. So why is this person even thinking that? So when you're talking to yourself, you got to be careful about that. I'm serious. You're going to run into that sort of thing. And you can't always look around and see who's down the hall, down, you know, behind a tree or wherever, listening in, eavesdropping, thinking they're getting some private information from you or something, when all you're doing is just processing what's going on in your head, processing what you're seeing on the screen, reacting, thinking you're reacting on your own, to yourself, by yourself, nobody listening in, nobody bothering you, but it's not always the case. You got to assume there's always somebody listening, and they're going to get on their phone, text other people, and start crying, wah, wah, wah. So-and-so, you were so mean, you said shut up. And next thing you know, like I say, you got a whole crowd of people screaming at you for over 2 hours when you're ready to get up and walk away. And when you suggest that you're owed an... All right, well, my toast is done. Bye.